All right, guys, so we tried this a couple days ago to get these front tires to spin. Unfortunately, the drums or the drum brakes are completely seized up. We didn't have the right tool, so that came in today. I'm sure everybody's aware that of how to jack up a car and that kind of stuff, but just gonna try to get this hub after my dog quits being a ding-a-ling. Try to get this hub to off with that the new puller. That's a camera. Leave it alone, please. Okay, yep, good boy. Ruben, it's a camera. Hey, get out of the way. People are trying to see. Get over here. Over there. Ruben, get out of there. Come on, go that way. Thank you. So this is known as a front wheel drive hub puller. The 776-8017. Thanks to the holiday. They were supposed to be here on Wednesday. Now it's Friday. So I was able to finally get it today. I did my due diligence to make sure that the bolt hole width was within the tolerance of this, but here's the real good check to see if, yeah, and I think we are possibly screwed. I don't know if it'll even fit over this hub. So, with that being said, I'm hoping, yeah, and of course our bolts aren't even long enough to get in there. So, what I'm gonna have to do is I'm either gonna have to shave, and that's why I'm trying to get this thing to roll, so that I can get you guys inside where you don't have to listen to the roosters constantly. It's what I deal with on a day-to-day basis when I'm here, and I've insulated my garage very well so we don't have to listen to those jerks. Alright, so we're going to take a quick break. I'm going to try to find some bolts that will, they're the same thread pattern as these wheel studs, and I'll let you know when I find something out. Alrighty, so I think for the next side, because they are a reverse thread, I'm going to have to grind down on the old puller, but for at least right now, I found some bolts that are, well, they go in the hole. They're a little sloppy, but I'm hoping that it doesn't take too much effort now that we have this right tool to pull it off. So as of right now, just back this axle nut back a little bit more, yeah, so she don't come flying off, hitting us in the old eyeballs. Ooh, I see some movement. Okay, we're bottomed out on the old axle nut, so we're going to try to take that off. Man, I really hope this thing doesn't come back and bite me. Long-winded son of a gun. Well, Woody's going to yell at me because I don't have my microphone on, but it'll buff out. Always does. All right. Hey! Sounds like something released. We're getting somewhere. Power of editing, we will either speed this up or make it look less goofy than what it is. There we go. Alright, so there's that. Well, I think that could have been some of the reason she didn't want to come off. Just a little bit, maybe. Alright, so now we got this open. For the first time, I can actually see what the heck we're dealing with here. Alright, so I'm assuming these are essentially your calipers here, that when you hit your brake pedal, it must push out on these, which, as you can see, they don't seem to push out very much right now.
Yeah.
Let's see, if we just knock the pads off, I'm videoing. What's the matter?
Where's the mashed potatoes?
Probably in the lower oven. I don't know if they're any good now, baby. So, maybe if we just knock the pads off, because obviously that one didn't want to be on there. And knock the pads off. Put the hub back on. Yeah, she still don't want to spin. Okay, so we're gonna have to get them off completely. Oh, I know, old girl, you haven't been touched like this in a while, have you? Okay, I gotta get this side off of here. There we go. Now, this must be a retaining ring, or how do I get that one just pop off there? Alright, so this looks like it's like a bolt. Come on now. She ain't gotta go without losing this. Alright, see you. Somewhere. What do you think? I think it's got to come off from the back. Problem is, the heck you gonna get on there to relieve that? What do you think the chances are if this went back on? It'll spin. Oh, still not really. Got more movement than we had though. So I've got to get these pads off. More grind. Beautiful. Let's see if we can get to the old metric adjustable here. Now, problem is it moving? Oh, I think so. The Soul Farm boy using the tools that he's got. I have the right tool, just decided not to go get it. Which, which I think I'm gonna have to. Just because I look like dingling. Oh, wait a second. I might have got somewhere. We're getting some movement. Trying to learn how to do this in video at the same time without being in everybody's way. And if anything, you're not going to learn anything other than possibly just laugh at me. So stay tuned. See what dumb thing he does next. I think for the next one I will go get a regular wrench, maybe a ratchet wrench, maybe in a ratchet. Very overcomplicated, I believe. I feel, for what this is. I don't think it needed to be this chaotic in here. It wasn't so much out of necessity. It was, that guy hasn't had a good idea in a while. Maybe we should use his for this. I'm gonna tell you what. Oh, we got some movement. We got some jigulation in there. Okay, so now we have to do said same thing, although I don't know. Oh, okay. Okay, so this one down here on the bottom has got a cotter pin. It has a cotter pin that goes through. Oh, don't lose that bearing. That goes through that bolt. And then it feels like there's about 45 other things that need to come off to get that out, which would be one looks like a steering arm. Oh man. This was impossible to change your drums. Like you're not going to do it in 20 minutes aside. Well, maybe if you do it all the time, you could. I'm just telling you, I'm not going to be able to do it 20 minutes aside. Oh, yeah, take me 20 minutes to get the dang thing off. I sure as hell don't have the parts to put them back together. Let's see. Wonder. Oh, no, not the right size. I can't get that lucky. Spin it the other way, Chris. Spin it the other way. Ugh. Yeah, that direction. Come on now. Thank God for time lapse. So, this side, I don't need to unbolt the whole thing to get this plate off. I need to get this one out though, so I can get this one off. See how that wants to come out there. If I just get one shoe off, I'll probably be in good shape. Probably need to get this off again too. There we go. Woohoo! Yeah, I feel like we're winning a little bit, guys. Daughter came out. Dad. Babe, you know we're filming, right? Oh, okay. So, hey, look at that. Dog's hunting something. God knows what. I'd suggest not ever hitting a bolt on the end without the nut on it, because you could possibly screw up the threads. So, as you can see, I didn't. Now, this makes a lot more sense now. I guess I didn't have to take that all the way out. Right here, I don't know if you can see it or not. Let's see how close I can get here. So right here is this little flat deal here. It's got an arrow, don't know what that means. But there's a little cap, like dust cover with some felt. But now I see there is a snap ring right here. Right here. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. But, so hindsight, all I have to do is pop off that snap ring, not disconnect the caliper, wherever my finger is over here, not disconnect the caliper up top, and then, yeah, the pad would have just come right off. So we're going to put this back on, try to get that other pad off, and then get the hub back on, tire, basically reverse everything we did except for not putting the shoes back on, so this thing will possibly roll in the garage. I don't know what I'm talking about, but damn it, it's looking good. Now, something else I noticed on these is this bolt actually has a unique little offset to it, and I'm wondering if that offset is why there's an arrow on the end of this sucker. Guys, I'm not an expert. I have no idea anything about this vehicle other than it's pretty cool. It's a unique color of blue. And right now the dang thing's not rolling under its own power or with the power of me pushing on it. So that's why we're doing what we're doing. Okay. Just dive in, figure it out. Because at the very least, I know at least a couple people that could come possibly bail me out of this situation. So. All right, well, she's on finger tight now. Now that I see that, and there's a snap ring, look, this arrow's pointed. That arrow's pointed that way. Oh, I bet you it means the arrow points to the caliper part. Wondering if that's the case. So yeah, you want to, that's going to be, well, that one pushes that way and that one pushes that way, and boom. Look at that, once you loosen it up a little bit, it moves really free. Okay, so let's just see now if we put this back on here. Whoo, doggy. No resistance. All right. So, little bearing. Okay, that'll go on. The washer with the little tooth on it. The outside nut. Reuben, would you leave the sticks alone, please? Please, dog. Thank you. No, Reuben, please don't eat it. You're gonna hit the camera with it. Hey, you're chewing a stick right in the dang microphone. Come over there somewhere. Come on, get over here. Over here. Over here, bud. Thank you. Thank you. Good boy. He's a good boy. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna tighten this down just enough so that the wheel doesn't fall off. And then we'll back it off a little bit so we can get it off again another time. You're gonna go in with your mother. Stop it. Reuben, no. Spare parts. Always supposed to have spare parts when you're done working on something, right? I said working on it, not fixing it. And yes, I know the tire's flat, but that was so I didn't have to jack it up so high to work on the ground. Now, I love this thing because it's got this cute little line me up doodad. Okay, and I do want to also let you know that not all of these are going to go back in because we did bend one trying to use a pry bar to get this hub off earlier this week. So we'll find one that's a little bit wonky and probably not tighten that in. I think it's this guy right here. All right. just remind me that it's the bottom one. But look, guys, the wheel turns now. Great. Okay. Everything the same on the other side except for those are reverse threads, and I'm gonna have to do something to this tool before we get to that side because those bolts are not reverse thread and the lug nuts or the lug bolts are not long enough, so we'll fix that out. We'll figure that out. But yeah, well, when we're done with that, we'll get the tires blown up and figure out how a one-man show is gonna push this sucker up into the garage. Okie dokie.